Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience tuning in at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all can be with us. Also, tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music, we're glad you all could be with us as well. Well, May is recognized for a lot of things. Among them is Better Hearing and Speech Month. It's a great opportunity to raise awareness about hearing loss. Untreated hearing loss can affect many aspects of your overall well-being. However, with the help of hearing aids, people can live life to the fullest and stay connected to all they love and, of course, the loved ones around them as well. Here to talk to us more about this, we're excited to welcome Dr. Stephani Rose to our broadcast. She's going to let us know also how Hearing Life is helping with this issue as well. Dr. Rose, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
This is an important topic. I'm actually dealing with this a bit with my mother right now, Dr. Rose, so I know she's going to appreciate this. As I mentioned, this is recognized as Better Hearing and Speech Month. Why is hearing health so important, Dr. Rose?
Hearing health is super important. It's what helps to keep us connected to each other and also the world around us. I actually had my first sudden hearing loss when I was 26 years old, so hearing loss does affect people across all ages. And as we know, untreated hearing loss can lead to things like depression, anxiety, isolation, cognitive decline, and also an increased risk of dementia. So it is super important to get this addressed, and I do recommend that you get an annual hearing check as a part of your, routine health evaluations.
A really good point and great information there. So for our audience out there, Dr. Rose, what are some of the signs they should be able to look out for when it comes to hearing loss for themselves or even their loved ones?
Yeah, so, the signs can definitely vary depending on the type and the degree and the shape of the hearing loss. And if anybody has any of these signs, I highly encourage you to go to hearinglife.com and book your courtesy assessment with us. But yeah, those common signs will be, having trouble following along in conversation, whether you're in quiet, but especially in background noise. That can be one of the first symptoms. Also, if you're having trouble on the phone, whether it be a landline or a cell phone, and even if you're noticing that you're only having trouble if you're, walking through a noisy place on the phone, that's definitely an indication you need to have a check. Other signs might be that the TV volume's a little too loud, and maybe your friends and family are complaining, or if your neighbors are certainly mentioning some issues with that, then yeah, it's time to get checked. And then other signs that we don't really talk about very often are ringing, and the kind of extra sounds you have in your ears could be a symptom of hearing loss. And then, of course, there's the classic one where you're saying, huh, what, come again? So increased need for repetition is definitely a symptom that you need to get your hearing checked. We tend to lose high frequencies first, and that's where the clarity of speech is. So if people seem like they're mumbling, it's time to get a test. And then the one that personally resonates with me is having a hard time telling where sounds are coming from, so the localization of sounds. And this can stem from having either hearing loss in one ear or just different hearing in each ear. So if you're having any of these symptoms, or if you feel like your family member may have hearing loss or yourself have hearing loss, I highly encourage everyone, just go to hearinglife.com and book your courtesy appointment.
Love that. And Dr. Rose, I noticed that Hearing Life is also helping to share the stories of others, and our audience actually has a chance to win a free hearing aid. Talk to us about that opportunity.
Yes. Oh, we're so excited about this. So to stress the importance of proper hearing care, Hearing Life is actually partnering with Mr. William Shatner for the Love Your Ears Give Back campaign. We are giving away free hearing aids to people with financial need who are struggling to hear and need some help. So help us help others. Go to hearinglife.com/giveback. Tell us how hearing loss has affected you or your loved one in your life, and then also how you feel that hearing aids would make a significant difference. And I do encourage everyone who's having trouble obtaining hearing help to go ahead and apply.
Love that. A great opportunity for them to know they're not by themselves, but also a chance to win a free hearing aid. What a great thing. And that William Shatner is partnering with you guys. It's such an awesome opportunity. Again, hearinglife.com/giveback. We're going to make sure we post that for our audience as well. Last thing I want to ask you about, Dr. Rose, and that's about technology. We've seen a lot of changes, right, when it comes to the opportunities that are available. How does technology help when it comes to addressing hearing loss?
There's a wealth of different technology and options now for hearing loss, and they really do suit all types. And the best part is that Hearing Life has award-winning technology inside their instruments, and basically they're super connected these days. They have Bluetooth. They can take and make calls. They can control noise levels and help you find your hearing aids if you lose them. And my favorite part is that they are rechargeable, so there's no more having to change batteries, which is great for arthritic patients or forgetful patients. And then inside, with the processors that are inside, the technology really helps you in background noise and for group conversations. So it's really, really important that you have a professional assess your situation. I recommend you see an audiologist or a licensed hearing instrument specialist. And you can get that courtesy assessment. Sign up for an appointment at hearinglife.com and do your brain a favor.
Love that. Again, everyone, Dr. Stephani Rose has been our guest, talking with us about the benefits, of course, that Hearing Life is making available for those who are dealing with hearing loss, but also an opportunity for you all as well, as we mentioned, to be able to share your story for a chance to win for hearing aid. Again, that website is hearinglife.com. Make sure you guys visit there. Dr. Rose, thank you again for the great work you're doing and the time today. Really appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Have a great one.
You as well. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, part of our News You Can Use segment here at WYAD. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Let's go make today amazing. Take care.